Hello, I trust that you are all fine. The second week of December. My goodness, 2 more weeks. What you gonna do? Well, we can't stop time passing, can we? Alas. Well, however, just before we start, do you remember last month when the Scotland hold the COP26 to think about the environmental problems, especially try to lower the amount of carbon dioxide releasing to the air. Then, of course, those international meetings often, well, I shouldn't say that, but I think are kind of like festivals or socializing. All those participants or people attend those meetings. Usually they are delegates of nations, get together, having parties, nice dinner, enjoying socializing, shopping, etc. And it costs a lot of money. And people love that. They usually have such a luxurious time when they attend the conferences. Then, do you remember young generations, teenagers to under 30 years old people, mainly the students, demonstrated against those people who are gathering at COP26. Nobody knows what that movement is going to in the future, nor do we it was the right thing or the wrong thing, but at least those young people are not being passive about it. They are active. And with their innocent heart and feeling, they expressed what they felt against those grown-ups. And that's at least is a good thing because they are serious about their future and our planet called Earth. So let's see what's going to happen next year. Today's words, inhabit, numb. Now, inhabit, for example, do you know Eskimos? They are the people, tribes. For example, Eskimos inhabit the frigid areas in Alaska and the northern part of Canada. Now, many crimes are committed each year, or I would say each week, or even each day against those who inhabit the slum areas of the cities. Of course, it happens in safer areas too, but it happens more often in the slum cities. It means live in. For example, right now, I inhabit in a city called Yokohama City in Japan, in Asia, let's say the east part of Asia, the Pacific side, of course. But I inhabited in many different parts of the world, like US, Oceania, especially Australia, or Southeast Asia, like Malaysia, India, Hong Kong, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, etc. Also in Europe too, like France mainly, and Britain, Switzerland, Germany, Netherlands, Spain, Italy, Portugal, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, etc. Well, where do wild animals inhabit? In the jungles, bushes. Sometimes even wild animals, if you include a fish, okay, they live in oceans and the sea as well. Next word is numb, where you spell N-U-M-B, but a B is silent. So you don't say numb, numb. For example, okay, our fingers quickly become numb in the frigid winter outside. Or when I was in the hospital years ago, when the doctor stuck a pin in my numb leg, I felt nothing. It means without the power of a feeling or, well, you don't feel anything. Or, deadened, I would say. You don't feel anything, numb. I feel numb. It means I feel nothing. Means I don't feel anything. Okay, now today's idioms or one is used to and to be used to. They are very similar and slightly different. And the other one is to get used to. The last one is back and forth. Okay, used to, for example, when I was younger, I used to practice the gymnastics. Or when I was younger, I used to practice the piano. It means, it indicates, how can I say, the action or the habit which continued for some period of time in the past, but eventually ended. So you're not doing it now, but before you did it for some period of time, periodically. That's used to. So you shouldn't say, sometimes I went to the movies once a month or something. No, I used to go to the movies once a month, but not now. Another one is to be used to. For example, you have to get used to using the new IT equipment, such as the smartphones, the computers, or the tablets, etc. Or even sometimes now, we have to get used to the idea of that we can do shopping without using the cash. Of course, cards, but also sometimes even not that, some kind of numbers and the money just go back and forth, you know. For example, I am now used the climate having 4 seasons, but it took me a while to get used to or to become used to the weather of Penang Island in Malaysia because it's summer all year round. The difference is that sometimes they have the rainy season, sometimes they have dry season, that's all. But the temperature always goes up to over 40 degrees Celsius, sometimes even close to 50 degrees Celsius. So, my goodness. But then again, if I ever move to Alaska, I think it's going to take a while for me to get used to the weather there, of course, the climate, because it's too cold, too frigid for me. Another one is back and forth. For example, okay, a tiger keeps sort of like marching back and forth in its cage in the zoo. Or why are you rocking your rocking chair back and forth? It means backward and forward. The backward, forward. Sometimes like come and go, back and forth. Okay, and those are the new idioms for you. Try get used to, right? Okay, until next week, take care of yourself. Bye for now.